What is up, Ludi Bros Army? It's your boy, Big Bro Lamar Ludi, sitting down to talk about the recent regionals that took place down in San Diego here on May 1st. I was able to take part in it, and I did pretty well for myself considering that this was the very first regional that I've ever played in any card game. I feel like I did pretty well. I'm proud of how I was able to go down and represent for the Ludi Bros Army. The deck that I chose to run was the U7 Sun Goku deck, and you'll be able to see it right here. I'm just going to go ahead and leave the deck up on the screen for you. This is what I was running in the deck for the main, and then the sides down here. I'll scroll back and forth. You can just see those options. But I wanted to go ahead and really make this video talking about my experience out there and giving some tips about what I learned going to a regional event such as this. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on for content like this. It's going to keep dropping on the regular here at Ludi Bros Entertainment. So I went ahead and I headed down there the day before. I spent the night at my cousin's house, and then I was able to get up nice and early and head over to the convention center on Sunday morning and find a parking spot and get there nice and early. I didn't know what to expect about how any breaks would go, which there wasn't any. So luckily I packed up some snacks into my backpack, and I came in prepared and ready to go on that front. I went ahead and I did finish X3, but I had a pretty nice run to go along with that. I ended up losing my final match of the night, which put me at X3. I was X2 heading into that, but it was 8 rounds, and I won my first matchup against Soul Striker. I did get to play on stream, which you might have seen. Eggman and Android were commentating. I did get to play on stream, which was cool, against Russell Stelzer in round 2. I lost that one. I picked up a win in round 3, and then in round 4 I did lose again, but then I was able to put together a string of wins, 3 wins in a row, and then I lost the last matchup of the night. It was a very, very long day with a lot of battles, and I got to face a lot of different leaders. I did face a SS3 Goku. I faced a mirror match. I faced Dark Broly. I faced the hand control Green Broly. And the last matchup of the night was against the Xeno Gogeta. So just a lot of great competitors. I was worried that I might run into some people who are wanting to slow play, but that never happened. Everybody came ready to battle and eager to compete. So that made me feel really good, having that type of competition who wasn't looking to try and manipulate the rules to their advantage. Everybody was there to play, and I really liked that aspect of it. So I do feel, like I said, it was a long day, not sure of what to expect, but having to sit, for a lot of hours, I think it's a good idea. If you're going to be heading out to a regional, you want to make sure that you get up and move around as much as you can in between your rounds if you have the time. Heading to the restroom, stuff like that. You want to get up and move around. You want to bring some snacks with you, bring some water in your bag, make sure that you're prepared like that. And keep a close eye on your stuff, because there is a lot of people there. And even though, like I said, everybody that I played against was pretty cool, you just want to make sure you keep a close eye on your things, because sometimes things can come up missing. Always make sure you have that phone charger on you, have that block ready to go, because it is a long day. And I had to get home, that night. So I had a 3-hour drive after that to head back home. Now, something that was really cool was that a lot of the guys from my locals went ahead and took part in this tournament. So it was almost as if we had, kind of like a team there. We'd be getting together in between each round, seeing how everybody did, cheering each other on, encouraging each other, to bounce back and try to get those wins. And we actually finished pretty well. I finished in 42nd place. One of our other competitors from In-Game Cards and Anime here in Ventura, Jovan, got 37th, I believe. And then we had another guy, Andy, who finished in 29th. We had another guy, David, who finished in 22nd. And then there was one more competitor who also plays at in-game, Brian Samuel. He finished in 4th, and he was on that final stream of the day. And he's also another one of our competitors there at In-Game Cards and Anime. So it was pretty good. I mean, considering the fact that there was well over 200 players there, to have, about 5 guys there in the top 50 players at the tournament, I felt like that was pretty good, myself included in that bunch. So some big time takeaways, from a day like this. You have to be ready to go all day long. You have to be ready to relentlessly battle. And that was exactly what I was looking for, in that moment. If anything, taking part in that regional just really amped up my desire to continue competitive play. and I can't wait to have a chance to play in another regional. I really liked the in-person aspect of it. I'm glad that it wasn't something that I did on webcam. I will be looking forward to participating in a webcam regional, but I was really glad to go and get that in-person feel, and battling against the people at your own locals after a while. Not necessarily that it becomes stagnant, because here at Endgame we always bring different decks, but there's a little bit of familiarity, at least, with those guys. They become your friends, and they're kind of like your rivals or your test group. But when you go to a regional such as this, I mean, there were so many people, obviously I didn't know them, so that's going to amp things up a little bit, that unknown factor. And then to play against some of the bigger names, I did play against Russell in round 2, and then I played against the homie C-Rod from the Super Players there. He was the one who was running that green Broly. So, and I have to give him credit, because he was one of the main YouTubers for Dragon Ball that I watched when I first got into the game back, a couple of years ago. So to finally sit down and not only meet him, but be able to play and defeat him, that was something that was kind of a nice part to the day and to the event. But I'm really looking forward to continuing playing this game and bringing some content like this. I'm glad that I got to take this first step into competitive play, and I'm going to be looking forward to continuing that and continuing to bring this type of content to you guys. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in this video. I just wanted to share my thoughts and feelings on this regional. Hit me up in the comments below, like maybe if you're at the regional. I'm going to be trying to bring the deck profiles from everybody at Endgame who took part in this big tournament. I'll try and bring those deck profiles to you guys, see what they're running, and let you kind of meet the people that play at Endgame. If you're maybe close by the area, 805, that's our area code. If you're close by, come on through, and we'd love to play with you. All right, well, thanks for tuning in to this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for watching the video.